Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well, and welcome to the first episode of Bass Basics. My name is Alex63501, and today I will be going over how to change your bass strings, while also performing some routine maintenance. Before we get started, let's collect some things that we are going to need throughout the process. First, we need our bass. Here, I have my 5-string Warwick Corvette. Next, we will need a towel roll for the neck, our replacement strings, I'm going to be using some Slinky Ernie balls today, a pair of wire cutters, a cleaning cloth, a ruler, and a thin plastic pick. First thing I need to do is remove the fret wrap from my instrument. Don't need that right now. One quick thing to mention, my bass has a unique tuner design. The tuners feature holes that go inside the tuning mechanism as opposed to going through it. Not to worry though, the steps I go through today apply to all makes and models of basses. Roll up your towel and place it under the base of the neck. This will prevent stress being applied to the headstock while we work. Next, we get out our strings. If your strings are not labeled with the note name, you can go by the thickness number. The higher the number, the lower the string. Just go in order. I will be starting with my lowest and thickest string, the B string. First, I locate my B string tuner and start to unwind the string. Once I get the string removed, I set it aside. Next, I take my thin pick and use it to scrape off any gunk from the now exposed part of my fingerboard. The thin plastic is rigid enough to scrape grime from the neck, but not hard enough to accidentally scratch our instrument. I also use my cleaning cloth to help out with this process. Once cleaned, I pull out my new string and measure it for cutting. The general rule for trimming a string is to go 8 centimeters longer than the span between the bridge and the tuner head you are working with. The easiest way to find this is to lay the string on the instrument in its approximate position and then locate the point where the string intersects with the tuner. Measure 8 centimeters from that point and snip. Keep in mind, every string will be snipped a different length due to the varying positions of the tuners from the bridge. Now, we take the ball end of our string and insert it into the bridge. Then, we place the snipped end of the string into the tuner hole. I want to make sure to crimp the string to the inside of the headstock. This angularly aligns the strings with the instrument. Once I crimp the string down, I want to keep pressure on that spot while I tighten the string until I get one full coil around the tuner. Then, I move my hand that was applying pressure at the headstock to the middle of the string, creating tension at both the bridge and the neck. I continue to tighten until I need to remove my finger. Before you continue tuning at this point, make sure the string is properly seated in the nut at the headstock and in the saddle at the bridge. Once those areas are checked, you can tune your string to its designated pitch. One string down. I can already hear the difference. Repeat these steps for each other string. Be sure to take your time with the whole process. Having a properly set up bass is integral to successful funking. Once you have finished all the strings, we get to enjoy the fruits of our labor. And no fruit is sweeter than the sound of new strings. That's what I call shine. All that is left now is some funkin'. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for watching and take care everyone.